Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome back. Everybody have a good weekend? I had an awesome weekend. My weekend is like Sunday, Monday. I do work on Monday. That's my weekend. But yeah, I'm still reeling. Still reeling from the 24-hour stream. Lumia, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Elusive Man, what's going on? Entropic, brother. Hey, Chi, S7. There's everyone. There's everyone.
You gotta beat the man.
Woo! And you gotta wake up quickly on a Tuesday morning because it's early. Early. Had some, just scrambled eggs. Beady Gray, what's going on? Ready to roll, baby. Saw your message in Discord. I'm just delighted to know what it looks like to you in the middle of an intense fight. Apparently the stream is a porno. But this is news to me. Hey Kim, good morning. We're gonna have to do a hell of a recap. I gotta figure out where we left off. I don't really know. I know that there was this concern last week that did not materialize. This concern that we wouldn't have enough of Blood and Wine left for the 24-hour stream. Ha! We've got a lot of Blood and Wine left. Some estimates say we're only halfway through. Even now, after the 24-hour stream and all the time before that, we've got almost 40 hours in it so far, and by many accounts, we're only halfway through the main story. So we've got a lot to do. We may not even finish this today. Jacques, how are you doing? Beady Gray, you gotta go then. Understandable. We're definitely in spoiler territory. This is Blood and Wine story quests all day. There's a few things besides story quests, but...
Message
oh, what a
coming
cool
in.
spot to have left off
Pass
in.
it through.
Ready to roll, baby. Thank you for the host. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Who, what, when, where? 63,000 crowns on the nose. Look at that nice, clean number. Gold is ice. No, let's take it from the top. Wine is sacred. Tell Damien when you're ready for the ambush. I remember walking away from that one. That's right. Anna's waiting. Damien's waiting. When we're getting closer to that, I want to read through that summary and recap, but lots of secondary quests. Starting to out-level them. Couldn't matter, we've got plenty of levels for the DLC. Level 76 already, I don't think levels are going to be an issue. Does Blood and Wine have a new location? Yes, Jacques, let me show you. If you're curious, if you don't want to have too much of it spoiled for you, there's going to be a lot of that today. But the main game, which started in all of these areas and eventually takes you to Skellige, Novigrad, the big city, surrounding lands, Valen, the countryside to the south. All the way down here is Toussaint, the Duchy of Toussaint. It's another large area with its own capital city, which is stunning. And it's a lot like the French countryside, almost to can't say it's cliched when you're talking about the landscape, but when you talk about the culture and the people in Toussaint, it's almost a caricature. There are a few things left to discover. Probably some quests that have not been picked up yet. Did a good job of going through this on Friday and Saturday. It was a very cool 24-hour stream. You are all so awesome. Thank you for making it awesome. That was really something. So many people were there right at the beginning. The incredible love to get through those. Jacques, if you're level 24 and you're playing through it the first time, you're good. This is the second playthrough of the game. You can start the game over again, and you keep your levels and build on that, and everything gets jacked up to a higher level in the game. So you're fine at 24. Still have a lot to do, yes, because you can start the game over again and build on that. Dragoon, good morning. Seriously, don't make this very special. Do you realize how cool it is? So many awesome people here who have been here, who are staying here. Many of you for a year now. It's amazing. It's okay, Edge. Yeah, not too many people have made it through a full 24-hour stream. That's not what I meant at all. And Edge, thank you, man, for the sub. Thank you. I barely missed you on Discord. I got you bumped into the sub club on Discord, but I saw that. Thank you so much, Edge. You rock. And welcome. Welcome to the inner circle. A lot of people fell asleep during the 24 hours. Fortunately, I did not. 200 hours goes very quickly in this game. That was my first playthrough, Chi. 200 hours. Where to go? Where to go, what to do. Howdy, Joe. Not the quantity, it's the quality. Ain't that the truth? We've had some awesome times here together, and we're gonna have many more. I was just reeling after that. There was a lot of cool stuff to think about. What do you want to do? What do you want to do today? Return to Francois' Beloved. I guess we're finishing that. Let's finish that. Something needs to be finished. Probably a few things in the journal are nearly but unfinished. I can only guess at what I lost track of during the long stream. See if we can make our way back up into the palace area. A little squirrely back here. It's a lot of switchbacks. A lot of it's quite steep, but let's kind of head for that. S7, got your message. Don't know what it's referring to, though. Unavailable, try again. Hey, hey. How you been? Good morning, C-Star. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I just realized I'm not typing in chat yet this morning. I keep reaching for the keyboard and going, nah, I don't type yet. But hello, everybody. I'm not awake yet. I did have some breakfast. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm still stirring. That's a pretty nice way to wake up. I am great. I am great. Thank you. Did you catch much of the past few streams? What's up, Snow? Good morning, Snowy. Try again. Did you catch much of the past few streams? Any of the 24? Gee, you found that as you get higher level, stuff actually gets easier to kill, so you bumped it up to probably Blood and Broken Bones. Say Blood and Stones, I like that. Blood and Stones. Blood, and you need big stones. And the bosses are still too easy. Death March will help then. Death March should help then. There's also an enemy upscaling function. So if you're out leveling things, if things are gray, you can change that, except for a few bugs in it. Jacques, it is not another 24-hour stream. I did screw up and forget to update the dashboard. Didn't forget, but I didn't make sure it actually clicked through, and it didn't update before the stream, and I got it updated now. So, nope. Nope. I don't think I've done one in the middle of a week since the middle of last year. Yeah, how's the new, what'd you say, a fluff bear? How was the new fluff bear, Snowy? Good morning, Prestige. What's happening? No. I saw Entropics comment, owl, is bear still growling? All I could think of was an owl bear. Any D&D fans who know what an owl bear is? Might find that pretty picture. You want to watch this, but you cannot? You cannot? Are you... What's your situation today, Prestige?
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
You are speaking to my back as I walk away. Hey, Procyon. How you doing? I think, but don't know if we'll reach the finale today. I think we will. Some have said there's a long ways to go. Great deal of additional NPC dialogue has been added with this DLC. It's all good.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carriage.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
No, you cannot shoot my crossbow. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. You can't be any level. You could probably try it. There's a restriction to start it, I bet. Don't know what that is. But it's probably lower than you would want to be. Whatever the quest is rated at, you probably wouldn't want to try it more than 10 levels under, or it would be brutal. Depending on difficulty, I guess.
Gods, my knees ache something horrible.
Sure, I'm headed in the right direction.
Should the beast you espy, tell the commander, be spry.
I think you transposed her name. Yeah, I was gonna say you swapped a couple letters there and threw people off. Indeed, Anna is. Indeed, Anna is. Because I don't know how she may have been described in the book, I can't tell you much about that, but... Would you like to squeeze my clusters? Shoot, down the river. Need to get... need to get to the right part of town. This was my attempt to not fast travel my way. To get down there safely. If only I had a hang glider. I think this would be the time for it. Let's go down over here.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Is this your first glimpse of it all? Prestige, is this your first glimpse? Oh, wow. It's tremendous. I don't mean to be rushing by it all. Just trying to get my bearings, so I was rushing by it. It wasn't, Let me slow down for you. Am I planning on doing Amnesia? I would like to do more atmospheric horror and survival horror this year. I enjoyed what we did last year. Looking forward to some of the new releases. Cool stuff came out of E3 already, too. That area. That Resident Evil fans are stoked this morning. Went to download the demo last night, and it was not yet available when I crashed, so I'll have to grab it. Ita. Hey, Milga.
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once.
Prestige, you're getting me all excited. I'm already here and excited to play, but listening, reading your excitement is kind of doing an extra number on me. That's great. Ollie Shield. Still on Blood and Wine, yes. How are you doing? Welcome.
It's the only reason you won the Gwent.
The only reason you won the Gwent tournament.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you?
There you go, Prestige. Before I even flip around to the heavy colors, just look at the palace. Ollie, I'm great. Thank you.
Night, bluff, and wine counsel no half-hearted measures.
My tools! Something!
Believe so. You said Beauclair, right? I think so. I'm still a little fuzzy on the who, what, where. A lot of the buildings are painted, although in the smaller towns, it has almost has a cooler effect because the paint is worn off in a lot of places. So you have these bright houses that are also in a state of mild disrepair, and looks good. The music is exceptional.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
Prestige, you're gonna love it.
Never you are.
We're not far from the magic hour. I don't know if you have a few minutes, Prestige, but we'll have a sunset coming in if I don't get into a cutscene that takes us past. Aw, look, nobleman serenading. Maybe. She's just swooning repeatedly. With an E, yeah, with an E. You don't care, it is like a fairy tale. It absolutely is. There's the fairy tale palace. Beauclair indeed. You can't see from here how big this city is, but from up by the palace you can. All right.
Oh, that's bad luck.
So Prestige, what I'm about to turn in is not a main quest, it's a side quest. Don't remember precisely what it is, I can check. I chose this because it was already selected and it says return to. What did we do? Gritore. Monster known as Gritore. It was a contract. So you should not find anything spoiled here, but I don't know what he said. Jacquette. Hey, look, Jacques. Jacquette.
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time. Prenuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Darn, I don't remember the details. She's never been so happy. Not so sure that's a great idea. Congratulations. You did not. All right, Holly, take care. Well, since I don't remember, since I can hardly recall this quest from the 24-hour stream, heads congrats. Tails, nope, nope, nope. Coin flip, we gotta have a command somewhere. Tails, not so sure that's a great idea. Let my coins do my thinking for me.
Not sure these nuptials are a great idea.
What? I beg your pardon?
Young Master Legoff. Well, he wasn't exactly raring to get hitched. Seems to me you two should
Well, I never. The nerve! Not another word. Take your coin. Leave us be.
Yes, Prestige, about 40 hours. About 40 hours in the DLC so far. Expansion! She was not happy. What, oh well. Here, don't want to build the main quest for you. Let's see. We have secondary quests and a couple contracts. Should we wrap up contracts? We also have a lot of... Wow. When did we get so many treasure hunts? They may not be big. Search the workshop, find the chest, find the stash, find the treasure, find the jewels, find the treasure, find the chest. Find Gorthon's studio. Yeah, why not? Let's do a couple treasure hunts. Spoontaneous profits. Prestige, if you don't want this described, it's a treasure hunt, but it tied into one of the quests, so plug your ears for a minute if you want. While snooping around the cursed Trastamara estate, Geralt happened on a strange spoon-like key. Attached to it was a note. The note labeled the strange spoon as the property of the Pheasantry, known far and wide to be the finest tavern in all the Duchy of Toussaint. The Witcher decided to follow the lead and headed to the Pheasantry to see what he could find. Though the innkeep denied ever having seen the peculiar utensil, she did suggest that Geralt search the tavern's cellar, where it was there that the previous owner's documents were stowed. In the cellar, Geralt found some notes. These in turn stated the spoon was a key to the studio of a legendary elven cook. The studio supposedly lay hidden amidst the ruins of a temple to the goddess Danamebi in the Blesher Forest. Up in the area we have not fully explored. Even better. Even better. Let's fast travel to the Duntine hillside. Duntine. hillside and make our way there by way of some new things.
I was to get a new coif from Jean-Louis Lettevik.
Yeah, what did everybody think of the E3 presentations, announcements so far? The presentation from EA was so bad, I nearly stopped watching the others, which is silly. It makes no sense. One should not taint the other. But oh god, I just carved out time to watch that thing. I don't want to do that again. The others have been much better. EA really set the bar low this year with their presentation. Bethesda came on later that night. They could have just made fart jokes and everyone would have been just relieved that it wasn't another EA presentation. Donna Banya, what's going on? Welcome. Privyet. Aaron, how are you doing? There's always inventory maintenance edge to fill the odd game hour. Probably have a few extra swords and gauntlets, to say the least. It would take some real work to clear the stash out. All the extras. I head west to this farm land. I'm also going to bring it back to daytime. Nick, you weren't that impressed with Bethesda's and you stayed up till 4 for it. It's too bad. What? Are you a Dishonored fan? I know we were talking about some of that in Discord, but help put me in the right state of mind here. Dishonored, were you not pleased to see content from Dishonored? Actual gameplay. And it looks good. Coming right around my birthday this year. Very excited for that.
Something's seriously wrong here.
As Geralt, I see nothing. Talking Corvo, I hope that works out. I'm a little worried about Talking Corvo. Olive Grove. Untyne. Boars! Boars! Probably not what he meant by seriously wrong. Oh, it's an olive grove. That's beautiful. Took me a few tries, Edge, to get traction, as you say. On, oh, Hooded Woman. This is such a trap. Hooded Woman. Hooded Woman. Right. Right. Last one that got me was Naked. Okay, that made an even better trap. I smell a trap. I think it is going to be... Learn anything on the 24-hour stream? I think it's going to be this kind of trap. That kind of trap right there.
Leave me alone.
No? Not at all? I still think it's a trap. She's messing with me. She's messing with me. What's going on? Just random hood woman standing by treasure? And it's not a trap? I am so confused. More coffee. Sir, how do you pronounce that, Kristoff? Is it Kristoff? Or Kristoff Duggery's diary? My beloved Seraphine has a lover. I'm not gonna rend my garments, curse the gods, or swear vengeance. My Seraphine brims with so much life energy. It was inevitable. Some would spill over into other canals. Now up to me to cut off those spillways. Vanquish my rival and hope the walls I erect will prove sufficient to satisfy her vitality and give us a life of mutual exuberance. I have already forgiven her. Now I need but meet her bow and remove him from our life. Yesterday I followed Seraphine. They hold their trysts at the olive grove. How romantic. When they met, birds flew over the grove, a whole flock, twittering and chirping, as if celebrating the lover's joy, as if mocking me cruelly. How symbolic. I can see this romance drain my darling wife. Since she began seeing this, her lover, she has become anemic, eternally pale. She wanders the house at night aimlessly, blindly. She used to be so lively, so radiant, yet now she is listless, apathetic, resigned. I must gather my courage and end their relationship as soon as possible. I, Kristoff Duggery, despise violence. I shall resolve the matter of my wife's lover pragmatically. I have prepared a full sack of Nilfgaardian florins, one so heavy I can barely lift it. I shall wait for my Seraphine to return from the grove to our residence, and then I shall catch him and make him an offer he cannot refuse. Saint Lebioda, give me strength. This looks unread from the other day. Don't think I picked it up just now. Probably the other day, but unread. It's short. It's short. Yeah, let's. Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch. And only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on the top of a hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree, so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. We saw that tree. Hey, Twixor! What's happening? Welcome. Oh, you guys posted in the creative channel, by the way. That's so cool. New channel in Discord for people to post art and music and scribbles and things. And it is so cool to see what people have posted already. Everything from custom Lego creations to some awesome cross-stitch and tattoo designs that aren't even tattoo designs but would make awesome tattoo designs. All kinds of things. Even some sick paint art. Hey, David, what's going on? Straight up brutal. How you been? Prestige, still haven't finished Phantom Pain. You know, we're going to be playing it soon. Probably next week. It depends on how long it takes to finish this. We're going to spend a day or 2 short ones doing Telltale Game of Thrones. We're going to go do Peace Walker Ground Zeroes and a Phantom Pain run from scratch. Probably not aiming for 100%. More of a story and let's have fun for a week kind of thing. Carrying crap. Must carry a lot of crap. Let's go get rid of some crap. Don't you think? Don't you think? I said we were going here, but I'm burdened. Overburdened. Back to the farm, back to the fast travel, back to town, sell some stuff. Yes, yes, yes. The salty carry weight? How do you have a salty carry weight? Still think we're about to get in a fight. How could we not?
Leave me alone.
He was pale because her lover was a vampire. I fucking... I knew it! Oh, it still happened! Oh, my heart! I'm gonna die early. I'm gonna die young. Ah! You! Ah! I'd scream at you too! For fuck's sake! What's up? What was that? My heart! Oh, come on back. Come on back now. Come. Come. No, don't come like that. That's not good. Oh, and I just got pillaged. She was dead. I was just playing it slow and loose. Ugh. Well, that's a disappointing outcome, because... Jeez. Prestige, what did you think? Quick scope, basically, yeah. It was so under control. There was nothing wrong with that fight, and I just got lazy at the end. Sloppy. There, I got to see her do her little Obi-Wan thing this time. I love the dodging that they do. It's just exceptional. She does this. She goes like this. She just she stays grounded and she just fades back. Yes. Was the sword glowing? Yeah, does the name sound a little bit familiar to you there? That was fun. Yes, Prestige. Still using Iris at the moment. That was awesome. Letter from a lover. My darling girl, I cannot wait until we meet again. My nights are restless, my head full of thoughts of you, and only you. If someone had told me but a few months prior such a virile and burning passion would bind me to another woman, I would have laughed in their face. But now, not only my desire, now my only desire is to be close to you. Kristoff is beginning to suspect something. Yet I have hope my reassurances will quell his worries. I would not like to hurt him, if possible. He is a good man, warm-hearted and honest, but the fire which once burned between us has extinguished. I know you understand this, and I am delighted I can be honest with you. Till we can meet again. Cannot be too soon. Please, Zamina, take care. Yours lovingly, devotedly, undyingly, Seraphine. Letter from a lover. Hey, Team Bossy, welcome. I like the early ones too, because we can also run long. Early streams can be a comfortable 12. Dun, dun, dun. That's where I was going. Then I said, what just happened? We were gonna go travel back because we're carrying too much. That's what happened. Then I died. Then she spawned. I went in knowing what that was and got fooled by it anyways. All about holding that punchline for the right moment. Whether it's a joke or a trap. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the right moment. I went in there, hooded figure. Oh, this is a Bruxa. Let me get my oil ready. Let me save. I'm all set. She didn't turn. We loot. We read. She still didn't turn. I let my defenses down, took 2 more steps. Bruxa attacks. Beautiful troll. Beautiful troll. Bruxas are king trolls. Nice. The reason we can't do it, ready to roll, the reason we can't do that counter is because it would encourage you to pump the counter. It can only remain in our minds and hearts that we need a ready to roll baby return counter. If there were an actual counter, I think it would get inflated. Can't have that. What do you mean, Prestige? Can't wait to meet Regis. What's up? I don't know which of these signposts makes it easiest to reach the square.
Night, laugh, and wine.
Oh.
No half-hearted measure.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Best cure for the beast.
Prepare to
all good,
witness
Prestige,
wonders
cool.
At the annual chivalric tourney. Surfing as patron this year, Lady Vivienne de Tabry. Valiant knights from all corners of the world will vie for the title of tourney champion. Tickets still available, but certain to run out quickly. Open house at the Beauclair chapter of the...
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Hey, Dwenny. How you been? Oh, 34,000. He is wealthy, and he's gonna take all of this stuff. Perfect. That's sure perfect. Buy it all. Fire sale. Buy everything. I'm running to my stash to get more stuff to come back to sell this guy. He's got... I'm taking all his money. All his monies. Torlun. I don't think we need to keep Torlun. The Reckoner. Reckoner. Looks like it has some really cool art. But I'm a hoarder, so that's a problem. Oh, grab more junk from the bank. He's got 24,000. Where's my stash? No, they're rich in Toussaint. A lot of the vendors have a lot of money in Toussaint Prestige. They don't all have 30,000. Some have 5 and 10 and 15, but they have good starting wealth. Mr. Nissan, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Danny, you bet it is. Bet it's the new rig. And farewell. Snow just posted a link to the beta sign-up for the Gwent game that's coming out later. Separate Gwent game, independent Gwent game. PlayGwent.com. Sign up. Definitely. If you like Gwent, go sign up. Hopefully we can multiplayer in the beta. Hey, KG! Good to know you're out there. Thank you for resubbing. Love you guys. And as much as I love that clip, sometimes it mixes weird, doesn't it? With the game we're playing, I'll have to think about possible clip updates. Hey, KG, you rock. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping that going. And welcome. Didn't know you're out there. There you are. There you are. There's a stash nearby, isn't there? There isn't? I have to go to Corvo Bianco. Alright, back to the Matina Gate. Jump to our stash, fill our inventory. Get rich. Step 1, underpants. Did I catch the fractured butthole at the conference? No, but I saw afterwards. I'm excited. So the kids in South Park are putting away their fantasy role-playing games. Now they want to have billion-dollar comic movie franchises.
Message coming in.
So,
patching it through.
South Park, The Fractured Butthole is coming. Can't wait! Thank you for the host, KG. So who else is excited for South Park? I haven't watched the show in a long time, and I am really excited for the game. I can't wait. I don't think I am gonna get back into the show because of it. I just can't wait for the game. It's great. It's a chance for me to remember how much I love it, even though I don't watch it.
To send a witcher against the beast. It is if one sought to trick the clap with grace. A witcher. It seems so lonely. Don't have stolen them after
Probably more upgrades to do at Corvo Bianco. They're bugged. No, there aren't, because they're bugged. Our Corvo Bianco upgrades are bugged. What other games am I looking forward to? Do you mean stuff, Mr. Nissan, that came out of E3 or just in general? And it wasn't an E3, but the end of this month, Technomancer's coming out. I'm very curious about that. Deus Ex and Dishonored. I did not play,
You look horrid.
what did the new patch fix?
Head to
What?
the pheasantry,
Which patch?
then put some meat on your
Last
bones.
Guardian is gonna be cool, but it's gonna be a whole new experience for me. I didn't play Shadow of the Colossus, and I've seen a few minutes of it. I
The book of lust is hard and
don't know much. Oh, where am I going? Side. You're gonna go? You must get to Toussaint. Prestige, good luck. Happy trails, have fun. You'll get there soon enough. Enjoy.
Full time.
If you're talking about a Witcher patch, Dwayne, it's huge. Even if you don't have the DLC Blood and Wine, the 1.21 patch is very large. Changes everything from UI, menus, lots of things. It would be hard to know where to begin describing some of the changes. Why am I carrying weapons? I thought I sold all the weapons. I must have missed a row when I was selling things to the vendor. He's got 24,000 left. Don't know what he'll pay. Pay about 50%. Might get 1,000 for some of those. Want to grab the lower level stuff. It's a lot of swords. It's a lot of money. It's all the money we're gonna need. Just grabbing ones under level 60. I don't know why I keep sticking more in here. When I get a pretty sword that has nice stats that I don't think I'm gonna use, but I can't quite... I just got it, and it looks so nice, and I don't want to just sell it to a vendor, so I hoard it. It's a hoarder instinct. It really is. There's nothing logical about it. I know it's not gonna get used, but I can't quite part with it because it has some weird intrinsic value. There it is. We were guessing 50. I don't think there's 100, but never know. The armor's worth a lot too. Much of this is junk anyways. They're not all good swords. Some of them are from the first playthrough. There's the original Iris. Sell the original Iris? Why not? Do I need 2 Irises? Never going to use the low-level one. Caretaker's Spade. I think that's the current one. Wooden Sword. Random Dwarven Blade. Caroline. These are put in here more recently. It doesn't pop up the information box after you remove something from your inventory and it highlights another item. It does not pop up the information box until you move away from it and move back to it. Witcher's Silver Sword. Is that the sword you start the game with? I think it is. That was the sword we started NG Plus with because it's a level 20 something. Huh. Cool. Sorry, got caught up looking at this stuff. Ultimatum, a level 18 ultimatum. That'll be another round of cleanup, Edge, is all those shirts and chest pieces that will never get worn. Good luck. Hey, We Are Woo. Check in, man. Let us know what's coming out of that presentation. I look forward to hearing something good. I hope. Close enough. Meshach, what's going on? Team Boss, you wish the starting armor could level up. You like how it looks, the starting armor. I did too, wore it for a while before going armorless. Let's go sell. Sell, sell, sell. We talked to Major Domo real quick. Things are bugged here. I mentioned that. What is going on, if it's still bugged, is that we have two upgrades on the property that have been stuck. They should have been finished a long time ago. We've done other upgrades that have started, made us wait, then completed, but the two that are stuck are still stuck. And so we're not able to progress the Home Sweet Home quest.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
I'll show you in the journal here. No place like home, home sweet home. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. And we cannot do this because the stable and the garden will not complete their refurbishments. They've been paid for. Seems to be bugged. So Roach will never get her nice stable, and the garden will never grow. And we will never finish that quest. It's too bad. Hermé, what's going on? Welcome. Gwent, never fear. Skellige's here. The new Gwent music is excellent. Skellige deck. I want to play some more Gwent today. Let's play some Gwent right now. Let's just play Major Domo. It's all he's good for anymore. Let's play Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent, BB?
Oh, with great pleasure, sir. Ready?
Ready.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yeah, Team Bossy, the... Oh, you can mod the game so it scales up in level. The armor? Really? A cool mod. Is there a known fix for that? A save file fix or something? Not that I'm aware of. There could be, but I don't know. Surprise me. You play whatever deck you want. I'm gonna play Skellige.
Not really. You choose.
BB has a terrible deck. You'd think he has a good deck. He talks about how he used to play a lot, and he offers to play whatever deck you want him to play. My assumption was that he knew what he was doing and he had good decks. He does not have good decks unless something was off. Skellige deck. Cirrus is the key to the Skellige deck. No shocker there. When you play Cirrus, she will bring all the shield maidens that you have in your deck out with her. Not only that, but they're tight bond cards. They will double the strength of each other. So if she brings 2, they double. Brings 3, she brings 4. You get a lot of power out of those cards. Leader, King Bran. I might change that. King Bran won the King Bran card, leader card for the Skellige deck. Units lose only half their strength in bad weather conditions. That really defangs the weather. Tigsar, hello! Only about 50% on the main quest. Hey, Critical Alaskan, thank you for retweeting the stream. Anyone else who did as well, thank you very much. King Bran, Max Weather, and hero cards. The first leader card for the Skellige deck was Croc on Crate. And it sounds like a weird move, and I haven't seen it used, and I haven't used it. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. We're gonna stick with King Bran. Let's play. Decoy. A Scorch. A Storm. This is one of the new weather cards. It does range and siege. Instead of one line being affected by this weather card, 2 lines are affected by this weather card. Mardrome is a mushroom that affects the Berserkers. I don't have any Berserkers here. To redraw 2 cards, I may redraw that. Light Longships are muster cards. You don't want 2 of the same muster cards in your hand because that sort of defeats the purpose of their coming out of the deck anyways. Tight Bond is different. Those are two different Tight Bond cards, so neither of them are very powerful. Geralt, Hjalmar, no Cirrus. Man, I need a Cirrus card. Let's... Alright, that clan on Great Warrior. Tight Bond, I now have 2. It's a little more effective. Might want to swap the War Longship, or I might want to swap the Mardrome card, and I just hope I get Cirrus. Come on, Cirrus. Come on, Cirrus. I got the muster card back again. Crappy draw. The cow is an Avenger. That cow will turn into a Fiend at the end of this round. So there will be a strong card on the board at the end of this round. Start of the next round. Ay, ay, ay. This is not looking good. Here I made fun of BB's decks, but I just got such a bad draw. This is going to be rough. I wonder if I can Scorch the cow. Don't say. I'm going to find out. I'm going to play this. Scorch destroys the highest point value card on the board, which right now is a 0. I have no idea if it can even Scorch a 0. Let's find out. Do it. Boom. Bye-bye, cow. No. And that still works. He still turns into a Fiend. It's not just the end of a round. When it's removed from the board, an Avenger card turns into something powerful. That cow turned into a Fiend when I Scorched it. What a learning experience right there. I was hoping for it to not turn into a Fiend at the end of the round. Lesson learned. How could you make fun of BB, you meanie? Tigsar, BB has played the weakest monster deck I've ever seen, and a couple other Gwent games I played with him. I was making fun of his Gwent deck. Or was somebody else making fun of BB? I just think his decks are awful. That's what I was making fun of. And then he's gonna school me with his deck that I made fun of. I'm gonna play this nearly useless weather card. It's nearly useless at this time. It might be useful later, but it would affect my ranks too. Both of us have King Bran cards and the weather wouldn't be as bad. What I want is for him to hopefully play something of value. And then I was gonna pass the round. See what he does here. Gaunter. 6, good. Good. He burned a few cards in his deck, let's pass. We can have this round. If the Avenger function didn't trigger from that kind of board removal from the board, it actually would have been a good 0. Scorching that 0-point card would have been oddly advantageous, but it was not. So, moot. Master cards. I don't have high hopes for this game. I take it back. You still think BB's a good Gwent player? He just passed that round. I should have decoyed one of those back. They're not very powerful, but anyways, should have decoyed one of them back. I didn't decoy the muster card back. That was silly. Guess I need to warm up my Gwent game today. Cow's back on the board. Unless I remove that cow, it won't get a chance to become its Avenger for him. This is no exceptional example of Gwent, or the new Skellige deck. But we might make it through. Gwent difficulty setting that's in the game now. It's on normal. I haven't turned it up or down. It's just normal. I get it. BB is, BB's a bro, but he's not a good Gwent player.
Congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue?
Maybe later.
Maybe
I would like
later.
to play more
Got
Gwent,
something
but I'd
I
like
need do
to
right now.
play
As
somebody
you wish,
else.
sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
There are a few new options that have been added to the game over time. Let's see. The manual shore drawing sheathing always in there. Got that turned on for the first time. Turn off Witcher Senses fisheye effect. That's a nice one. Because the nausea cam used to drive me nuts. The alternate movement they added to the game. Hold on. Automatic camera centering. I think I've glazed over that one. That might let me get the camera angles I want while moving. On a boat, on horseback. Yeah, learn something new every day, Chi. Learn something new every day. And I've been to this menu so many times. Enemy upscaling is a new one. You can take all the gray mobs that are not fun to fight because you kill them in one hit and they should scale up to your level. Gwent difficulty, normal. Like just 3 settings. Weirwoo has returned. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Looks gorgeous. What kind of information came with that reveal? A witch fella! I don't know where my fast travel post is at Corvo Bianco. It's to the northeast. Northeast. Gotta burn that in. Northeast. I've not spent much time here.
And chaps. The more you beat them, the better they are.
You hear that guy? Cash out in Toussaint. That's where I'm going. Thank you for the reminder, though. I could have easily slipped, but I filled up my inventory. We're going to sell. Guy's got 24K, and I want it.
Those scars. That gaze.
There was voice acting.
I shiver just...
English voice acting for someone? Full English voice acting? That's hard to process. I don't know if I could handle Zelda with actual voice acting.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyrak.
Greetings.
What do you have on offer?
Make sure I don't sell any of the things I want to keep. We have some high-level swords that I didn't look at yet. Look about the same at a glance, so. Level 15, 22, 19, 51, 37, 42, 43, 19, 19, 21, 35, 19, 21, 12, 12, 18, 75, the 73, 5. I think I just sold one that was technically green, in the green, but doesn't mean I was going to use it. Moon it. 29, 14, 22, 24, 15, 20, 39, 33. How perfect was that? We just drained him. We drained him. Besides the swords I have equipped, I've got my legendary mastercrafted woven and Fenaith. Look at that for a moment. Critical hit damage bonus, critical hit chance, chance to poison. Usually the innate 15% bleed or poison on some of these weapons. On the Witcher ones is very strong. It has 3 slots. I'm not ready to sell that quite yet. Level 76. Yeah, Dwayne, it's NG plus and level 76. Cool. He's broke. We're rich. 98,000 crowns. I've never been so rich. That's 7 of you out there, man.
Good luck.
I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. What's your total? How much have you managed to accumulate? I need a goal. Meshach, are you off? You may have already taken off. But we'll see you later. You keep it around 100,000. You could have way more if you wanted. Alright, I think we're good. I didn't see your question, Chi, but you got a good answer from Snow. There's different options, whether you can destroy one thing and save the other. You want the runes, you gotta lose the sword. You want the sword, you gotta lose the runes. Same thing with armor. Expensive to craft and buy. They are expensive to combine and craft, but I mean, try hoarding. You'll have a lot. I don't usually have much coin, so this is a new experience, but It's at 10 o'clock. You put in another cup of coffee here.
You smell that? Those are the vapors of Tucson.
You're trying not to hoard. There were some things nearby. It's Monster Den, but those sound like wolves. Is anyone able to take screenshots without their game locking up? I know you mentioned that before, Chi. That, what, I think you said as well, what screenshot method? Steam? Windows clipboard with something like Dropbox snagging it? A lot of different ways to get screenshots, including some decent third-party programs that might not crash if you're having trouble with any native setup. Oh, Borg, hi. Time to repair. Let's see, what have I used in the past? I can remember the name. I might have to go digging through some old downloads to find it. One I used, I liked. Don't have it installed right now, or I would just check that, but not something I set up on the new rig. Wonder why that's crashing it anyways. Hitting print screen and it is crashing. Games installed via Origin, not Steam. You might check the settings in Origin to see if Origin is handling those screenshots. See if that's happening. Consider disabling it in Origin. Lots of ways to capture screenshots. The name of a program I've used in the past, I can't think of immediately. But if you have Dropbox installed, Dropbox would like nothing more than to save your screenshots. And if it hasn't already prompted you when you hit print screen, I think there is a checkbox toggle in the settings that could get that going. And then Dropbox will start stashing all those clipboard screenshots. You have to wonder on what level it's failing. Is it Origin getting involved, or is it just the Windows clipboard that's causing the game to crash, which would sound strange. What is this hole? Why would we go in this cave? There's a cave entrance. Cave to where? We were going here. Where this cave goes. Let's not go in yet. Got some place to go. Something will send us to that cave. It'll remain bold white on the map. Places that have not been looted out, cleaned out. Let me show you what I mean if you're not familiar with it already. This is a bold white marker. And here is one that is clearly not. Grade. Done. It's complete. This says entrance. We don't know if it's going to be a monster den. Probably a monster den. But we'll have it marked. We'll know it's something to come back to. Have I done the Funny Roach mission? Maybe not, so don't say anything about it. People have mentioned a quest that people have also missed. Something about an equine quest. Don't spill the beans, though. Yikes, Geralt. I want to see the view here during the day. Much better. What's up here? Probably some clue in my journal. Something underneath. Settler found notes. Studio lay hidden amidst the ruins of a temple to the goddess Danamebi in the Blesher Forest. Well, we are there. We're looking. Maybe this entrance that's shown on the map. Oh, gee, you think. Okay. Usually the problem is overthinking things. Sometimes it's underthinking. Look at the map. Yeah, the cave. The cave on the map. That thing. That thing that's on the map right in front of you. There's a comment on a YouTube video from the Deus Ex playthrough. And it didn't seem to be linked to a time code in the video, and the comment was basically, oh my god, you just walked away, all your gear was right there at a praxis point, you just walked away from it, oh! I can only go, yeah, I probably did. Does anyone remember, did that happen? What happened in Deus Ex? Did I walk away from all my gear at one point? Did I just leave it there? Did I go to save? What the heck happened? It's vaguely familiar. Recipe for pasta, spice cake, crayfish boil. Sounds good. Scoop of thick yogurt. Chanterelles, those mushrooms? Red wine, turkey breast, pasta, cherry tomatoes, arugula, Zeracanian bouquet garni, exotic herbs and spices, olive oil, ricotta, salt and pepper, garlic. This sounds crazy. Sounds fantastic. Gee, I've always had a hard time with the trying to see the difference with the alternate movement, because I have a lot of frustrations with the way Geralt oversteps things sometimes. You're trying to stop on a dime and he doesn't. You're trying to loot something and he'll just keep walking past the the marker. It can be really weird. I hoped that the alternate movement was going to fix that, and it did nothing of the sort. My brain still can't quite see what the alternate movement changed. I've gone back and forth, and it feels just different enough that I keep coming back to alternate. Oh, wow. Ah, look, this is like an alchemist's dream down here. Dash, dash, dash. You get everything? Derpity derp, good morning. Bianche. The Bianches are nasty. They're not just like wraiths, they will summon skeletons. Really, really irritating little skeletons. And in my experience, the skeletons become a bigger problem than the Bianche. So rather than fighting the skeletons, what I want to do is keep fighting her and they will disappear. And I end up getting boxed in places because they're very aggressive. Or just whittled to death. He is just taking her down fast. Cold stare. You thought that was a peacock? You mean when I came out? Ah, I didn't save. Ah, way in. Okay. You thought the Bianche was a peacock? Yes, girl. It's called impatient looting. On. Loot. Loot. Don't swing. Loot. Hey, get good guy, what's happening? Back room here. Okay. We'll save on the way out the door. I don't know that the Yrden's even gonna help too much. Not worry about it. Normally means peacock being chased by something. The peacock sounds. I don't know peacocks in real life as creatures that make sounds, which, oh, she bugged out. She went level 2. The upscaling is a little bugged, and the enemies that are supposed to come up to your level will sometimes go down to 1 or 2. There it was. Oh well. Preparing for that fight. Miss Derpity Derp, awesome, grats. Now you have a massive library of games to play. And you got Sims to work correctly again. Grats all around. That was a disappointment. See if any of these are nearby. Candy, no. They rearrange themselves in the list as you select them, so it's not like I can just go down the list here. They'll keep moving. Curse will show up at the top of the treasure hunt list after we check this. Curse, don't take candy. Oh, it's way to the west. Suffering of young Francois. Also not over here. Last exploits of Selena's gang. None of these are nearby. Filbert Philibert always pays his debts. Inconsistent gardener? Come on, something be over here. None of them are over here, so leave them alone for now. I want to go to this marked location, see what it is. If you don't mind reloading saves, you can usually reload a few times or die and have it reload, and that can adjust what either bugged. Well, it's a crapshoot. Some things which were at the right level could go to the wrong level, and things which were too low could come back up to where they're supposed to be. See what this guy is. 77, Forktail.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Well, let's get that out of the way. Yes! The flying creatures in this game continue to be my favorites to fight. All of them. Any of them. Mr. Nissan, yeah, I thought the last, we don't want to spoil Game of Thrones, so be careful what you say. I thought the last episode was good. Not as good as the one before it, but good. They're setting stuff up, obviously, to close out the season. When we play Telltale Game of Thrones later this week, which will, depending on which day it is, it'll be 1 or 2 streams, maybe a total of 6 to 10 hours. Don't know how long it's going to take, but inevitably when we play Game of Thrones, people will be talking about the show. I want to forewarn people that if you're going to be here for the Telltale Game of Thrones stream, there will probably be inevitable discussions of the events of the current season. So, no spoilers today. There will probably be spoilers during the Telltale stream. Just a heads up. It's going to be really hard to tell people not to talk about the current season when we're playing a Game of Thrones game, so probably not try. Pass the books, from what I understand. Maybe not in every respect, but a lot of what happening this year on the show has not yet been written in the books, so. What's with all these bugged mobs? We'll just leave them alone. Not a fight we need to have. They can follow if they really want. Bandit camp.
Now, did you have to go on this?
Hoping to get prepped and saved, but I guess not. Didn't see it coming. I don't know if you have the stream on in the background. I'm seeing your tweets about the Nintendo conference. It sounds awful. Is it that bad? Is it EA bad? Because EA's conference was depressing. Really that bad? You know what's coming up. Let me prep for that now. Let's get Hangman's Venom. Blade, get the blade ready. Save the game. Sure, Quinn is selected. That way. Mr. Nissan, you've played the Telltale game? Or seen it? And you liked it? Is that what you're saying? Not a fan of the show? Or at least you don't watch it? Novo. You've seen Daenerys to the skin about as much as your own wife. They do keep doing that.
The whole of us at once.
See if we can find the Crossbro, yeah, who just shot his buddy and probably is who took me out last time.
Magic. Let's ride.
Wrong guy. Thanks.
You maggot freak.
Uh-oh. Good. Then I bring you beauty.
I like that silver.
All the assorted limbs laying on the ground. That guy, he's laying against the pyre, but his head has already burned up. Hello, squirrel. Is that steel sword gonna last till the end of the game? It might. It might. It'll be a little under-leveled, but I think its proc is gonna make up for that. It is so powerful. Journal, written on Sowhide. Day 1. Philibert sent us to collect supplies from the Bassain farm. I stayed with most of the lads in camp as always and sent a few to go strike a deal with the steward. Hubert Dures, a reasonable chap, never gave us trouble about taking supplies before, so it seems we're in for an easy job. Not like hunting flying monsters or lying in wait for caravans coming down the road. Day 2. Nikolai and Pablo Gaff have not returned. Something stinks and it's not my foot wraps. I'm taking charge and leading a group to see what's going on. If those peasants at Bassain have done anything to my men, I'll reduce that farm to moldering ashes. Day 3. Farm's been demolished, but no sign of Pablo or Nikolai. We only found 2 hayseeds. I'll take them back to camp for questioning. Both howl like madmen and mumble constantly about some werewolf. They'll cool their heels in a cage for a while, maybe get more talkative. And where the bum blazes are my men? Hello, Terry and David. Welcome. How is everybody? How is everyone this beautiful day or night? It is beautiful. Doing well here. I think I'm awake. Finally awake. Good. Good to be awake. It's good to be alive. It's good to be awake. At 2. Hunt's base. Signal fire. Didn't we... Is that the one I've been in? I lit a signal fire and I had to run the hell out of there? Maybe it's another one that just sounds similar. So what is in store for everyone this week? People are on their summer breaks now, right? Anyone going to get a summer break that they're not yet on? Is anyone still... June, middle of June, everyone's got to be on their breaks now if they're getting them, right? Prestige is gonna have his mind blown. He already did, I think, with the little bit he caught today. Did you hear him say he's off to finish? He still hasn't finished. He's off to finish so he can get to Toussaint as soon as possible. Hungard, what did you think of that weird trailer? I was really excited to see Norman Reedus again. And then, so that excitement was tempered by just how strange it was to see Norman Reedus and wake up with a baby and the whole naked... dead birds. Yeah, what a weird thing. What's going on, Laughing Fool? Welcome. How you been? Knight errant, in distress, probably bandits. I didn't know what to make of that Kojima trailer. Still excited. But how strange. Geralt! We won't go over that little stone wall because we're in the middle of combat. And Geralt doesn't like to go over things in combat. It's very hard for him. Good job! Teamwork!
Greetings, living legend. Greetings, living legend. Remember, Witcher, history is wrought by those who can hang heroes.
Philibert's orders. Some half-brains have been wandering around near Montcrain. They call themselves knights errant, but I call them swill-slurping miscreants. No idea what they're looking for here. No windmills around for them to charge. But those addled ankle-biters dream up mad ideas no normal man would ever contemplate. No matter what they're up to, they're to stop it. The best way to take care of a knight-errant is to cut off his head. If anyone brings me such a head, he can count on a plump pouch of coins. As you know, Philibert Fourfingers makes no idle promises. I can be harsh, but I can also be generous. Philibert. Squirrel, kids are still in school there? Yeah, whereabouts is there? Still in school. I know school schedules are not the same the world over, but summers have, have a reputation for being time off in more places than the US. You're in New Jersey. Cool, cool. Grew up in Manhattan. Have family in Jersey? Have had, actually. Still have some family in Jersey. They're still in Jersey. You get the 24th of June to the 5th of September, Hermé? Well, shows what I know. Guess people are not done yet. Well, then get excited. It's coming. Really starting to feel like summer here in Colorado. We've had some heavy heat, early heat. Coming up on a first break time. Let's go hit up 1 or 2 more locations, take that break, and then do some questing. Once again, I'm in no rush. I hope no one here is in a rush. We're not getting another expansion for this game. We're not getting more DLC for this game. This is it. We could make it go on forever. I wouldn't mind. It's not gonna go on forever. I'm in no rush to see the end of the story. There's a good chance we'll get through it today, and if we don't, that's a good thing. If we don't get through the story today, we'll be playing this tomorrow. If we don't get through it tomorrow, we'll be playing it Thursday. Game of Thrones can wait a couple days. Metal Gear can wait a couple days. If I could pitch a tent and just camp out. I kind of miss making camps. It was never really a full-fledged camp system, right? What is it? You would have to find campfires in the first Witcher. Maybe I'm just making some stuff up in my head, but wouldn't it be nice if they put something in where you could pitch a camp, maybe have some NPCs come visit you at the camp. Tell some stories around the fire. Share some drinks.
What do you get for all that work? A cook in Quebec once so on in years.
Squirrel, we're going to play Telltale Game of Thrones this week. Yes, that'll be the next game, and it'll be short, because it is short.
They're not to be eaten, silly.
We'll play Telltale Game of Thrones before moving back to some Metal Gear for about a week or 2. That's not what I meant, Edge. That's not what I meant. In fact, I'd rather have the camps than the estate by miles. The estate is cool. It's beautiful. Hey, Major Domo, take care of the estate for me. I didn't build that. It was they handed me a deed. Personally, I'd rather have the camp on the side of the road and then make another camp. And guess I'm a fan of the small rather than the large. Corvo Bianco is cool. I have no attachment to it. It's beautiful. It's not mine. Just a place they gave me a deed to. I would rather pitch a tent up on this hill. Although it would be very windy. It'd actually be a terrible place for a campsite. But, look at that. Corvo what? I want to stay right here. Hey, Ty, what's going on? Lover, what's happening? I'm gonna take my break here. Toussaint is beautiful. We've got a long day ahead of us. Lots of adventuring. Lots of witchering. I'm gonna go check on the dogs. Make sure everything's in order. I actually have to call a client real quick. Be back in 10. See you soon.